This is my autoclicker I made. It is the best autoclicker I've ever used, as it randomizes the clicks between a certain threshold you can set, so it mimics a person clicking. Also, it can easily be turned on and off, as you can have it only on when you hold the key, which other autoclickers don't usually have, as they usually have a toggle key. So whether you're trying to be a cookie clicker, want to boost your CPS, or just want to automate something, this autoclicker should work without giving you a virus like other sketchy autoclickers. Just make sure not to use it for anything bad, or set the clicks per click too high and crash your computer. To make it, the first step is to import the necessary libraries. We'll need PyAutoGUI for controlling the mouse, time for adding delays, random for making it randomize the click speed, and keyboard for detecting the key press to turn on the autoclicker. Make sure to install PyAutoGUI and keyboard if you don't already have them installed. By typing pip install PyAutoGUI and keyboard in the command prompt, you can install them. Or you might be able to install them directly in your IDE. Next, we need to make our variables so we can easily adjust the keybinds in the clicking speed. Now we'll define our autoclicker function. This function will handle the main logic of the autoclicker. First, we get the position of the mouse, so we know where to click. You can change this if you want to use a certain coordinate. Then we click at that coordinate with the amount of clicks. Next, we make our random delay, which divides the click interval milliseconds by 1000 to make it into milliseconds, and adds a random number from 0 to 5 milliseconds. You can make it vary more or less depending on your use. Finally, we use time.sleep to add our delay. That is the main function for the autoclicker, but it doesn't loop through or keep on going how you would want the autoclicker to work. I did that so we can have a toggle and a hold keybind, so it can be used in more cases. To make it loop, we first define running equals false, so we can use that value in our while loop. Then we make our main loop, which is always running because we use while true. Next, we use if keyboard is pressed exit key, so we can exit the autoclicker if anything goes wrong. Then I use the hold key, which when it is pressed down continuously executes the autoclicker loop. To make the toggle, we use an if statement, which changes running to true, it goes into a while loop that keeps on running the autoclicker function until the toggle key is pressed again, or the exit key is pressed. Finally, it is a small delay, so when you click it on or off, it doesn't turn immediately on or off again. And that's it. With this code, we've created a variable autoclicker that mimics human clicking behavior. You can customize the click threshold and activate it only when you hold the designated key, or with a toggle, or with both. Isn't that amazing? And you don't have to worry about downloading a sketchy autoclicker online that could give you a virus, or that just doesn't have all the functionalities that you want. To adjust the autoclicker, use the clicking speed test and fine tune it by adjusting the random delay and click interval to best suit your needs. If you don't need to use the toggle or hold key autoclicker keybind, just remove them from the code by making them a comment by using a hashtag. Also, you can make it a shortcut to the code so you don't have to open up your IDE every time you want to use it. Just go to your project folder and create a shortcut for easy access. Remember, coding is all about experimentation and customization. Feel free to tweak the code to suit your specific requirements and explore additional features you can add to enhance the autoclicker even further. Let me know of any changes you would make in the comments below. And if you find this useful, make sure to like and subscribe to keep on following my projects as a beginner programmer.